The third annual Atlanta Circle Cup celebration was recently held at the Washington Park Tennis Center as the YMCA Tennis Georgia kicked off their summer season. The event gave kids of all ages a chance to hit the courts and get exposed to the game of tennis.
We're here at Washington Park with the kids from the YMCA. Over about 100 kids are going to be here today. So we're real excited about letting them experience tennis, and hopefully they'll catch the bug and the love that I have and that we have for tennis.
Our goal is to be across the whole state. It's a great opportunity with all these kids to get them out and exercising, the whole childhood obesity issues. This gets them out having fun.
Currently, we've touched over 40,000 kids, exposing them to tennis and trying to do what we can do to help with making youth active.
We're just trying to turn the neighborhood around and create a positive atmosphere and pretty much get kids off the street, get them out of trouble, and give them a place to come and, create a home environment.
It's really exciting to see the young people out here today learning to play tennis and hitting some tennis balls. There's so many life lessons that they can learn from being out here.
Tennis is a fabulous sport. It builds teamwork. It's a life sport. The idea that these kids could come out today and hopefully maybe even be the first time they've been involved with tennis, and maybe it gets them hooked like I am.
It's wonderful that we've got probably 100 kids from some 42 different YMCAs picking up a tennis racket, in some cases for the very first time, and in other cases honing their skills. And it's wonderful to introduce the game of tennis to these kids that might not be exposed to it otherwise.
One of the major initiatives of the USTA Georgia and the Georgia Tennis Foundation is to get the youth of the area involved in learning tennis through their Quick Start program, which shrinks the game down to their level in hopes of getting them hooked on playing tennis.
We may have lost a lot of kids, a lot of really great athletes, because it was definitely too hard to play on the full court and hitting these moon balls back and forth. Now these kids can feel like they're one of the top pros in the world and actually play like some of the top pros in the world.
I mean, it's fun at the same time, but you're getting fit at the same time. You don't even know it. You're on the court by yourself. You're not passing anybody the ball. You're just running back and forth for hours, and it's a great way to be fit.
I definitely think it's more fun, shrinking the court for the little kids, and I think I think over time it can do nothing but help.
I got to hit with the 5 and 6 year olds today. Last year I hit with a little bit older crowd. This year 5 and 6 year olds will work you. They're a good group, and I tell you, we had about 11 of them out on our half of the court. They loved it. Now, out of the 11 I had, 4 of them wanted to keep going more. They didn't want to stop, and that's what you want to see. For them, it was the first time they played. Hopefully they want to come back and do it again.
It's just a blast to interact with them. Some of them are not even up to my knees sometimes, and you get the most energy from them. Even hitting a foam ball or just balancing a ball on the racket is, it's a gift. It really is. It's fun.
YMCA Tennis Georgia has been able to garner support from a number of corporate sponsors to help spread the game to YMCAs throughout the state of Georgia. But more importantly, it's been a positive influence on the youth, and at the same time, it's brought tennis to those who might not have ever played it and changed their lives for the better.
It really enriches the lives of those that play tennis, and I find that, from the very beginning when we teach the kids when they come out and start playing, the integrity of the game and learning to call your own line shots and be honest throughout the entire process. And that follows them throughout their life.
It opens doors for everyone. It opens doors, it opens hearts, it opens minds, and it gives kids discipline, it gives them physical fitness, but it also gives them that social aspect that is so important at their age.
And tennis is a great way to get kids up off the sofa, away from the television, and be active 60 minutes every day. And Freddie's active 60 minutes every day. We want to be active 60 minutes every day. And these kids who are taking up tennis are going to have a great summer.
I tell you, some of these kids are pretty good, actually. But no, it's a great thing. And if we can introduce them to the sport and say, hey, this is something you can do that's fun and safe and healthy, and just open that door for them and maybe get them interested. I look at these kids, and I was a little bit older when I picked up a racket, but I'm still playing, so hopefully the same thing will happen for them.
It is so exciting to see so many kids out here today, to see them exposed to the sport of tennis, as well as to see the excitement on their faces. It's really awesome.